Behind me here I picked up this 5th gen Prelude, and it has some goodies inside that I want to show you. I also have a few new cars on my lawn that are projects, and I wanted to talk about those. So let's go take a look. So here's the 5th gen Prelude I picked up. I got it for 400 bucks, no title. It's got a broken back windshield, a cracked front windshield. Really, this car isn't worth restoring. And if I wanted the title, it was like another 200 bucks to, get it fixed. It had been signed wrong or something like that. So I was like, you know what? I'll just use it for parts. It's got some goodies. So let's take a look at it here. As you can see, going around it, it's pretty rough, but it's got a VIS carbon fiber hood. You're not going to believe what's inside the engine bay here. That is not an H22. That is an F20B. But here's the kicker. As I was messing with it the other day, I realized there's no spark plugs and there's water down in these cylinders. So what I think I'm going to try to do is throw a starter on it, because it has no starter in it right now, and see if I can't crank it over. Hopefully the pistons aren't seized in there, and it'll crank over and I can get that water out, and I'll pour some transmission fluid down in the cylinders there. But I think that's about it. I mean, let me take a look at the interior here. It's not too bad. Looks okay. The seats look pretty good. I hate to junk it, but it's going to take a lot to get it back on the road, and it's just not worth it to me. So I really want that F20B that's under the hood, and I'm not sure what I'd put it in. I don't know really what condition it is in at the moment, but we're going to find out. Let's go take a look at the other projects I have. So here is yet another 5th gen Prelude sitting in my driveway. But here's the thing, this actually isn't my car. I'm actually working on it for a neighbor, and it's his relative's vehicle. The shifter cable broke on it, and I replaced it with a shifter cable I had out back, but it ended up being too long, and it belongs to like a Honda Accord. So this being an automatic, it doesn't go into park, reverse, drive, etc. correctly. So I'm going to take from the parts Prelude I bought over there, the shifter cable from that, and put it into this Prelude. So it was kind of a win-win situation, because buying that parts Prelude gave me some things that I wanted, and it also fixes my neighbor's car here. So here's the next project. It's a 1998 6th gen Honda Accord, and there's a little bit of history behind this car, so let me get into detail. So this Accord originally belonged to a friend of mine. His name is Gabe, and he bought it and drove it for a while until the automatic transmission gave out. I think it had some like work done to the transmission, or it was like a reman, not quite sure. He ended up manual swapping the Accord, and he drove it for a little bit more, and he liked it, but he didn't. He had his eyes on a 1991 Honda Accord that I had that was like super clean, and I ended up trading my 1991 Accord for his 1998 Honda Accord here, and a 1992 Accord that he had that the clutch had went out on. So I got two cars out of one. And I drove this for about a year until I sold it to the most current owner, and that was actually, I think, 4 or 5 years ago. Anyway, what's going on with it and why it's back in my driveway is because I think the head gasket is going out on it, and the most current owner, named Lee, he wants to just replace the whole motor since it's high mileage. I think when I got possession of the vehicle, it had 280 on it, and I think Lee's put over more than 50,000 miles on the car. It's got like 360 on it or more. And he's just like said, hey, let's just throw a new motor in it. Let's just be done with it instead of having to, you know, deal with a high mileage motor. So I think the plans are to buy a F23 JDM motor from H Motors Online and just take and throw, you know, re-gasket that motor and throw it in and be done with it. So this is the project that is next on the list to do. So with the little very time that I have today, I'm going to go pull parts off this Prelude here and get what I want out of it, and I'm eventually going to pull it up in the driveway, pull that motor out, get that shifter cable for the neighbor's Prelude, and then junk it. So let me get my GoPro on here and let's start filming. Alright, let's see what's all in this car, because I gotta get stuff out this junk. Supposedly this is the radiator that went to it. I don't know. Looks new. Looks okay. I'm not sure if it is or not. Some kind of sub box cut in half. Another weird sub box. It looks like a homemade sub box now. Dual. So that's probably what those are up there. Okay, a battery. Alright. This is junk. Trim pieces. Throw those in the car. Oil, what is this? Oh, that's part of the exhaust. A little bit. Goes to the transmission. That looks like it goes to the battery. Looks like a drumstick. Okay. What is that? Wow LED? I don't know what the heck that is. Okay. That goes to the rear here. Throw that trim in there. Some trash in here. Ooh, Mountain Dew Baja Blast. Probably not very good anymore. What's this? Oral gel. Okay. Some kind of pad for buffing. Looks like a hairnet. I know it's not a hairnet, but it looks like one. It's moldy tape. Is there anything down here that I need to worry about? Oh my gosh, look at that. There's a big hole. Okay. Oh man, there's this transmission in here I gotta get out. Spare tire. Okay. Let's see here. Another battery. Hey, there's a starter. A bandana. It's blue. It's part of the Crips. Oh, I'm just joking. Some kind of coil over. I don't know if this. Oh gosh, max speeding rods. You may as well just leave these in the car. Just count it as scrap. I don't even know if they go to this vehicle. There's only two of them. I think this car's on coilovers right now. Yeah, It's on coilovers right now. I don't know what kind of coilovers they are though. So my question is, why is there a set of coilovers in the back seat there that look like they go to the front when there's already a set of coilovers on the car? I don't even know what these are. They don't have like a brand name on them or anything. It's got new upper control arms, but yeah, that is odd. Fender liner, the cover to the spark plugs. I'm not sure what that goes to, and then the spoiler. This thing is heavy, and I don't even know what it goes to. SKWA. Leave me a comment and let me know what kind of transmission this is. I mean, it's going to the scrap anyway, but oh man, these automatics are heavy. This is too small to be for a Prelude, so this has to be some kind of Civic transmission. Okay, come on, seat, come forward. There we go. Get the spoiler out. So it looks like what's salvageable here in the rear that I'm probably going to start on is the bumper, the taillights, the trunk lid. Take the muffler off eventually. Okay, I'm gonna start by working on the trunk lid here and taking it off. Yeah, that's fine. Let's cut there. Cool. All right. I was just wondering that if they made like a trailer hitch for the Prelude, and it looks like this is a trailer light harness. I wonder if there's people out there that actually tow stuff for their Prelude. I would hope not on the automatic transmission. Gosh, I'm trying to remember how I got my first 5th gen Prelude, because I manual swapped it. Oh yeah, it was a friend of mine. She told me about her boyfriend's Prelude that he was trying to get rid of because it had the transmission was slamming in 1st or 2nd gear. So I bought it, cleaned it up real nice, and I ended up selling it, and I still wonder to this day what happened to it. I can't find the messages to the old owner, and I'm just curious to see if it still exists on the road. Kind of like the 98 Accord over there. Had a 3rd gen Prelude too. I know it still exists, at least about a year ago. Kid's name is David, and the last I talked to him, he said it was sitting and he was just waiting to swap an H22 into the 3rd gen Prelude I sold him. I think he said he ran it up low on oil and it ended up blowing up. Now that should come out. That new screwdriver I found in this car kind of put it to some use now. Maybe. There we go. I don't think they're the right buttons that go in here, but there we go. Nice. What the heck is that? What kind of bolt is that? This cover off. Okay, almost there. We're almost off. There we go. Just ripped, but that's okay. Okay, what are we stuck on this time? Bumper cover. Alright. Well, to finish this video for today, I pulled some parts off the Prelude. Let me show you what I got. Here's a few things I pulled. The bumper cover, the trunk lid, and the tail lights. And I cleaned out the car a little bit. There was some junk in there, like some batteries, some front coilovers by Max Speeding, this radiator, and the spoiler that went to the trunk. Appreciate you guys for watching, and just keep on the lookout for my videos, and I'll see you next time.